Did you see it coming Friday? What was the moment like?
Not really. I knew it was possible, sometime during this camp for it to happen, and kind of just went in for another team meeting. Didn't really think anything was going to happen, and we slowly started talking about what I've seen in all those videos where a walk-on gets rewarded a scholarship, and I was kind of just sitting there, and then again he started talking about it. I started thinking, and then before you knew it, he said my name, and I jumped up. Everyone else jumped up. It was a great feeling.
Crying? You said you might have cried.
Yeah, I was crying a little bit. I guess I wouldn't say crying, more tearing up, and then I got some water in me, so calmed down a little bit. But no, it was definitely a really cool moment.
When you have that sort of recognition, when you sort of realize where the conversation is leading, does your heart rate increase?
My heart was about to jump out of my body, and then, after it happened, we had about an hour and a half of meetings, and I was just kind of sitting in the receiver meeting, and my heart was still pounding because I didn't even get to call my parents yet. So after that, obviously, got out, called my parents, and they couldn't even understand me how fast I was talking because my heart was beating so fast. But yeah, I thought I was going to explode out of my body.
Was that a goal of yours when you came
Yeah,
here?
it was a big goal. My parents have sacrificed a lot for me, and it's kind of, I guess, a way for me to give thanks to them, relieve some stress from them. So it was definitely a major goal of mine.
Every kid that comes out of high school probably thinks that they could earn a scholarship or deserves a scholarship. Is this kind of justified for yourself that maybe you had some of those feelings and didn't have that opportunity early on, but maybe now you want for yourself?
Yeah, out of high school, I knew I could play at this level, and Coach Stoops gave me a chance and said, if you come here and you earn this scholarship, then I'll have no reason but to give it to you. And I think I did that, and obviously I guess he does too. So it really does. It's a big milestone, I guess, personally. So yeah, it's worked out great.
Charles, you've made some catches, but do you feel like it was a special teams play that made this happen?
Yeah, special teams is big to me. It's big to a lot of people on the team, but I think that's definitely helped. Like I said, I've played in every game since I've been here, and not all of them have been on offense. Most have been on special teams, so I think it definitely helped.
What kind of pride do you take?
I take great pride in special teams because it really is. It's 1/3 of the football game, and a special teams play, a big play like a touchdown or a caused fumble can change the game around. So it really is 1/3 of the game.
Do you feel like you could show the coaches that you were worthy of it?
Yeah, especially through special teams, and not even in games, through drills and special teams, pushing other players to get better, to work on the things that are needed to happen in a game. So I think I did a good job of that.
Charles, what were your options out of high school, and did you consider going places where you could have got some scholarship money?
Yes, sir. So there was a bunch of D2 schools that were looking at me, but I knew I kind of wanted to go D1. I had walk-ons at Louisville, UK, Vanderbilt, Penn State, and WKU, and really after visiting UK and sitting down with Coach Stoops, I kind of knew that he was a man of honesty and character, and that he would be truthful to me, and he was, and I'm glad I came here.
Was there any point during the 2 years where you weren't on scholarship where you questioned whether that was the right decision? It's a harder life for a long time.
Not really. I got here, and on the team with the players, walk-ons aren't looked at any differently, and as the coaches either. So it really wasn't a big deal. It was always in the back of my head, but when we always get on the field, we're a family, we're one team, so no one looks down upon you. It was just coming out here and playing football with my brothers.
Did you already have a sense of the respect your teammates had for you, or did this moment kind of help?
Yeah, no, everyone respects everybody on this team, obviously, but you come out here and you can make plays. You can have one arm and people will respect you. It wasn't really. I didn't think people respected me until now, but yeah, like I said, everyone's respected.
You had a meeting after you got your scholarship. How was your phone?
My phone was pretty blown up. I was trying to get the text messages down from wherever it was, 50 down to 0, and every time I text someone back, they'd answer if someone else would text, so it just kind of kept growing or stayed the same, and it took me a while to kind of just say, all right, I got to turn my phone off and go to sleep because I got to wake up at 6 in the morning and come back for practice tomorrow. So no, it was pretty blown up.
What did your parents say?
They were ecstatic. They were actually out with my sister who just got engaged, so it was kind of a double doozy for them. They were happy for that, happy for me, but they were extremely happy. They were about to take an Uber all the way to Lexington from Louisville to come and get dinner with me, and I said I got to be up at 6, so I wouldn't do that.
Do they have extra money for the wedding now? Is that
Yeah, that's what I texted my sister. I said we got some extra money for you, so we did it.
Is she upset you stole her thunder?
No, so she actually got engaged the week before camp, so it's been a while. But I mean, she was ecstatic. Obviously, she's a really big supporter of mine, and obviously my brother is as well. But no, she was excited, and it was a good joke to lay down.
How rested and focused were you for the scrimmage Saturday?
I got out and honestly didn't feel much different. You come out every day expecting to work and do whatever you can for your team. So my heart kind of was back to its normal heart rate, and I was ready to practice or scrimmage.
When the coaches talk about you, they talk about your consistency and what a hard worker you are, kind of a grinder. Have you always been like that, or when you got to this level, you knew you were going to have to put in extra to be able to reach your goals?
Yeah, I mean, growing up, I had my dad as a coach, so I was pushed to the limits. I had at St. X, Coach Glazer and Coach Wolford, who are two great coaches that always taught me that it doesn't matter who's the most talented. It matters who works the hardest, and so that's always kind of been in the back of my head. So I always try to grind whenever I can, and obviously the coaches here stress that. There might be some players that are more talented, but yet those players aren't starting because someone behind them, is working hard and is more consistent. So it's always, everyone here is grinding, and it's always in the back of your head. The quote, working hard beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. So.
What's your goal for the season now that you've got this behind you?
Yeah, the goal of the season is the same as everyone's goal. We come out, we win every game, focus on ourselves so we can be in the position to win every game. Like Coach Stoops says, if you prepare really hard, you'll have a chance to win. So, that's really what's in everyone's mind. We got to come out and believe we can beat every team, and I think we do have that swagger now. We have that belief that we can come out and compete with everyone. So, our goal is to win every game.